Hi, this is Chris in Kyoto, Japan. It's February 13th. I'm making my second update for today. When I posted this morning, I thought it looked like the situation was winding down in China. Indications were that new cases and deaths were declining, but of course, by now you've probably seen the the new numbers that were released for February 12th. Looks like everything is going back up again. And so that happened during the day here in Japan, and then tonight on the TV we were greeted with more news about Japan. So Japan has now experienced its first death, and also it appears that there's maybe been some transmission from Japanese to Japanese, which would be a break from the previous pattern I had been reporting, which was that the transmission was basically coming with from contact with Chinese tourists or from people who had been in China. So the situation is there's been an 80-year-old woman who has died and been confirmed that she had the coronavirus. And there's also been two more cases, a surgeon, a doctor in Wakayama, and also a taxi driver in Kanagawa. So I guess the thing that's really of interest about these cases is that nobody really knows how these people got the coronavirus. The taxi driver, maybe he gave taxi rides to Chinese people who were in Tokyo. We don't know. So Kanagawa is in the Tokyo metropolitan area. It's the location of the Great Buddha of Kamakura. Some of you may have heard of that. And it turns out that the 80-year-old woman and the taxi driver were related to each other. 80-year-old woman maybe was taxi driver's mother-in-law, if I understand correctly. And so probably one of them gave it to the other one. It seems likely that the taxi driver contracted it and then gave it to the woman, but we don't know for sure. The other case is more interesting or confusing. This doctor in Wakayama is kind of isolated. It's not in the Tokyo metropolitan area, and it's not really in the Osaka metropolitan area. It is close, and Osaka is huge, so. But that metropolitan region of Nara, Kobe, Osaka, Kyoto, Wakayama is more rural. You can see on the map that it's more isolated. So how did this doctor in Wakayama contract the virus? We don't know. So this is a little bit concerning. But so we'll just have to stay tuned and see how things turn out. So please check back tomorrow